I am super excited. The 2025 Toyota Tacoma TRD Off-Road 4x4 is here. And it is in the new, to this trim level, Terra color. I know it was on the Pro before and it looked awesome on the Pro and it looks awesome on the off-road. We're going to go over the sticker here in a couple minutes. I'll let you guys know exactly what it is that I got. But before we do that, I got to move in a little bit. I've had this truck less than 24 hours today, and there's a few things that I have to do to get it ready, like put the center caps on the wheels. And I left them off because I wanted to do them myself. They're just plastic, and if you bolt them on too tight, you can crack the plastic here. I've seen it numerous times, so I thought I'll do that myself instead of letting the dealership do it. Okay, pretty simple to do. They have 3 screws in each one. You can see down here, hopefully. And they just screw into the screws on the wheels. They do give you a bunch of different holes. I should say the holes on the wheels. On mine, you can see where the screws, a little bit of damage, have already been. So I'm going to use the same holes right over these areas and put them on. Okay, there you go. We've got the center caps on. Now there's something else we have to take care of. Real quick, before we get to that sticker rundown, and the first one, or the second one, I guess, we already did the wheels, is the, about dropped my camera, is the advertisement for the dealership right here in the front. If you know me, you know I don't like advertisements, unless, of course, I'm being paid. I mean, I didn't see a line on my buyer's order that said advertising with a big number beside it. So anyway, we're going to take this thing off. This is not rocket science. A couple of screws till we get our plates, which are mandatory here in South Texas. We got to remove this. Now, do note, when you do this, the whole bracket comes off. So not just their sticker, but the whole bracket thing comes off. So not abnormal. Hopefully I didn't just lose my screw. Some would say I have a screw loose anyway. But anyhow, let's go ahead and put this thing back on. And of course, it's screwed right into the plastic on your bumper. Not ideal, in my opinion. There's got to be a better way of doing this. Even if the dealer had to integrate something, but I suppose that wouldn't work because not everybody is required to have a front license plate. Now, let's move on to that one last thing, and I don't know why they do this. Seems kind of wacky to me, but we're going to go take a look. Okay, right on the side of your truck, and I don't know if this is a regional thing, I think it's a federal thing, you have this lovely white sticker. They couldn't just put a note in with the manual or anything. They got to blast it right on the side of your truck. It says here, parts content information. For vehicles in this car line, US Canada parts content 35%. So if Canada is going to cut us off or charge tariffs, 35% of this truck comes from Canada. Major sources of foreign parts, Japan 20%, that's another tariff. Mexico 30%. So you've got 85% of this truck coming from other parts of the country, apparently. I don't know. And then it says here, final assembly point, Baja California in Mexico, which they've been building about half of the Tacomas in Mexico now, or assembling them for years. Country of origin, engine parts, USA. Transmission parts, USA. No, parts content does not include final assembly, distribution, or non-part or other non-parts costs. It says here, warning, not to be removed except after sale or lease to a consumer. There, we know what's going on, right? To get this off, hopefully it just peels right off of there. Just a little razor blade, and it's going to leave adhesive, and this is what drives me nuts. Now you, as the consumer, because of this brilliant idea, gets to remove adhesive, although most of it's coming off pretty easily right now. Hopefully that continues. Nope, we got some more up there. It's pretty cool outside, so the adhesive is rather tight. But now we're really getting into it. Yeah. See that? Why do I have to screw with this? I bought the truck and now I have to do work. Not that I mind doing work. Not that this is complicated, but nonetheless, I don't want to have to screw with it. There, that takes it off. So I'm going to run the razor blade across there a little more. I can still see some adhesive on, but this is one of the dumbest things that they put on the truck, in my opinion. All right, before we get to this, there's one more sticker that I noticed when I was grabbing the sticker, or the Moroni sticker, whatever you call it. That's this, that it tells me it's equipped with airbags. I say, no kidding. We did get a manual, by the way. I'm not sure what else is in there. I'm going to have to look. Anyway, oh, and look at that. Does feel a little bit firmer, but that might be because the manual's in the way. We'll look at that later. But this thing, it's got to go. Now, let's get to the sticker. It is a 20, let's make sure you guys can see it. It's a little glary. If I turn that off, is that better? Probably. It is a 2025. You guys can see maybe right here, Tacoma TRD Off-Road, 4x4 double cab. It is the short bed. As I mentioned earlier, assembly in Baja California, Mexico. Mileage-wise, people ask about the fuel economy here and there. 19 and 23 with an average of 21. You drive about 4.8 gallons per 100 miles. $3,000 more in fuel costs over 5 years compared to the average new vehicle, whatever that means. Let's run through this. Standard equipment, mechanical and performance. It has the iForce 2.4 liter, 4-cylinder, turbocharged engine, 8-speed automatic transmission, 4-wheel drive or 4-wheel demand, part-time 4x4 system with 2-speed, electronically controlled transfer case, off-road tuned suspension with Bilstein shocks, coil spring multi-link rear suspension, electronically controlled locking rear differential. So there you go. It does have a locker in the rear. Multi-terrain select crawl control with downhill ascent control. Tow hitch receiver. Safety and convenience. I don't really care, but let's run through it. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 with pre-collision. Should be eliminated. Safety Star System, or Star Safety System, connected services capable 4G network. Dependent. Of course, that means you have to pay for it. Blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert. The exterior, it had 17-inch machined alloy wheels. You guys could see, I think, that I replaced those with my own wheels. That was a swap. That was part of the deal. They did that at the dealership. Smart key system with D and P doors. D plus P doors. Driver plus passenger doors. Okay. LED headlights with daytime running lights and fog lights. Interior fabric trim seats with driver lumbar support. Screw the passenger, they don't need that. Leather trim steering wheel. 8-inch Toyota audio multimedia with 6 speakers, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. This is going to be replaced. You'll see in a second. Sirius XM with 3-month trial. Yeah, whatever. Full product details. A full tank of gas. That's always nice. Then over here, under optional equipment, we have the 50 state emissions. Who cares? Audio multimedia upgrade includes 14-inch. One of the things I had to have. Toyota audio multimedia display, an $842 or $45 option. The rest, nothing else there. But over here, we have some Gulf States added distributor options, I guess. We have ARB rear tow hooks for $425. That's absurd. I think I'll probably replace those with my own. I like my version better. And I don't really think that red matches well with this Terra color. I think it clashes. So we're definitely going to be replacing those with something else. I guess I could paint them, but I'm not going to do that, I don't think. Blackout package, $349. kind of a waste for me because I'll probably be removing the badges that are blacked out anyway. Now, we do have some other features. I mean, we do have the black badge on the front, so I don't know. It does say 4x4 in the back, and it has the black tailgate inserts. I can get them a lot cheaper than $349. Connectivity kit, $75. That's a joke. Dash cam, $500. Well, $499. We'll see. Vehicle fueling, we already had that. Pre-delivery services, spray-on bed liner, $575. That's absurd, but we have it. Let's see. Vehicle packages, $399, which includes paint renewer cleaner. Who cares? I got rid of that anyway. Paint sealant, fabric guard, owner's portfolio. That would be your owner's manual. Predator drop steps, $745. I haven't decided. I typically remove these. I haven't decided yet if I will or not. In lifting the front, which I'll talk about in just a second, it does make it a little bit higher overall, the way that it kind of, I don't know. We'll see. I haven't decided. Typically, I remove those. Let's see. What else do we have here? Exhaust tip, black chrome, $130. That's a waste for me because it is going to be replaced with that, I guess you call it an exhaust dump or the shortened pipe, whatever you want to call it. And that's it. So before adding all of those options and things in here, the base price was $42,900. We added the audio system for $845. That brought us to $43,745. And then over here with distributor options, all of these that I just read here, plus a delivery, processing, and handling fee, shipping, we're at $48,537. So many of you, of course, on the channel have heard me say I would not buy a truck for over 50 grand. This truck did not cost me over 50 grand, so I stayed within my own budget and got everything that I wanted, basically. Now, one quick thing I did mention, it is lifted. That was done at the Toyota dealership by Toyota. It's just a block or a spacer, not really a block, more of a spacer lift really in the front. If you look, and I'll show you inside, hopefully you can see in here. Let me grab a flashlight if I can remember what I did with it. Looking underneath here, you can see this nice shiny piece right here at the top. That's going to be where your spacer is. I'm not sure if you can really see it well. You can see, of course, the collar there, but the spacer kind of sits on top of that. Someone had asked me if they changed the top hat on here. I don't know what the previous one looked like, so I can't speak to that, but this is what it looks like right now. Anyway, that is a quick rundown of the sticker. I did trade the 2024, of course. I love this truck. I really like the other one too, let's be honest. I didn't have any issues with it. I just wanted to be part of the 4x4 club and some other things. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Go Bucks. Bye.